And let's try another one. So the situation here is this lady is hitting the ball, and we assume that the exit velocity of this ball is not angled or it's not going up like that. It's just horizontal, okay? And it's 2.5 meters above. So this is 2.5 meter. And it strikes the ground here, and this ground is smooth. So there's no friction or anything on the horizontal direction, okay? So you can imagine the velocity that comes in and go out, it's gonna be the same. Only the velocity in the vertical direction might change. And that coefficient of restitution was given as 0.7. And we want to find out what this VA was and what this BV is right after the rebound. And this is 6 meters. So first, if you're not interested in this velocity VB, we can think about this problem as a two-part thing. So there is going to be a velocity that hits the ground, and let's call that VB0. And then, so this here is one thing. And if you just focus on this part, there's an angled impact, right? The ball is approaching the ground with an angle, and then it bounces back. So here is one thing, a projectile movement. And what happens at this point, that's an impact kind of thing, right? Having that in mind, let's approach this problem. Let's talk about the projectile. It has an initial velocity on the horizontal direction, and this is flying down and it hits the ground. That's it. So we can, of course, we do this axis thing first, and the displacement in the y direction, that is going to be S naught plus VA yt plus 1/2 gt squared, right? And we know when the ball hits ground, it's going to be 0 equal. The initial displacement is 2.5 plus, what's the initial velocity in the vertical direction? There's nothing, right? So it's 0 times t b plus 1/2. G is negative 9.8, right? And TB squared. From here, 4.9 TB squared is 2.5. Is that right? Yeah. So you can know TB is equal to 0.71 second. And then that was the y direction. And what about the x direction? X direction is S of x is equal to S naught plus VAX times t. And when it hits the ground, this is going to be 6 because it was here. We can call that 0, and that flew for 6 meters, right? And 6 equals S naught 0 plus VAX times TB. And we know TB is 0.71, so VAX is going to be 6 divided by TB. That is what? It's about 8.45 meter per second. So we got one thing that is needed. We want to find VA, and that's just this guy. And we also would like to find the velocity at this point, right? So we can also find the velocity, VBOX, and that is actually going to be VAX, right? There's no horizontal force, so this velocity is just preserved at this moment. So it's going to be the same like that. And VBOY, it's going to be V naught plus G of t. And V naught is is 0. There's no initial velocity along the vertical direction, along the y direction. So this is 0. So 0 plus minus 9.8 times TB is 0.71. And that is going to give us something like negative 7 meter per second. And this is 8.45 meter per second. Okay, so we got these, which is the velocity when it hits the ground. The horizontal component is going to be 8.45 meter per second, and the vertical component is going to be 7 meter per second. Okay, so that is the velocity when it hits the ground. But what we want to find out is when it bounced back. Okay, so we're now going to only focus on this part here. So if I just draw that down one more time, we have a surface, right? And here's a ball that is about to hit the ground, right? And after it bounces back, probably it's going to move like this. So we would like to find what are these components. And actually, we know the horizontal and vertical component of velocity. That was obtained as 8.45 meter per second. And this one, negative 7 meter per second, which means it's going downwards, right? And that was 7 meter per second. One thing that is very obvious in this case is this velocity is preserved. So this guy on the horizontal direction is going to be 8.45 meter per second without any change. So all we need to find is the velocity on the vertical direction when it rebounds. So that one can be obtained by using the coefficient of restitution. So E is going to be approach velocity, separation velocity, right? And that can be seen as VBY1, VBY2. If we call this guy as VBY1 and we call this VBY2, okay? And, well, why now I use the space a lot over here. So E was given as 0.7, right? So if we use that number, 0.7 equals velocity going in, coming down in was 7, and velocity that goes out is going to be VBY. And VBY is going to be 4.9 meter per second, like that. So we can find this thing out. Finally, how this ball moves is it has a horizontal velocity of 8.45 meter per second, and the vertical was 4.9 meter per second. So we can find the angle and the magnitude, right? So the magnitude of the ball after it hits the ground is going to be, that is going to be about 9.77 meter per second. And if you're interested to find this angle, tangent theta is going to be 4.9 divided by 8.45, right? So you can find theta, that is about 30.1 degree.